What's up, everybody? We've got another episode of We Loves to See It. Today, I'm Mimi.
I'm Simone.
And today we have one of our favorite stand-up comedians and bad girls.
Bad gal.
Stephanie Tejada is
Hey,
here
girl.
with us today.
Hey,
What's up,
Again.
baby?
We back.
We're back because we actually met Stephanie and filmed with you a few months ago.
That was like July.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. We lost the footage, and so now we're
For the best.
reshooting.
For the best.
It's okay. I got lip filler and I'm skinnier now.
Hey, let's go.
Yes,
For
you're
real.
very pretty and pink today.
thank
You
you.
are.
Let's talk about this bedazzled tumbler.
She said,
Get it on my Amazon shop. I get commission, you guys.
hey, let's go. And get us one too while you're at it. We'll all match.
Yes.
I love it. Well, Stephanie, how have you been these last few months? What have you had going on?
Oh my God, life has been very chaotic. There's just been a lot of projects I've been working on. Everything that like I post, I film it, I edit it. I'm like,
Wow.
I do everything. So, you know, it's just, I do so many things. I have sociopath and psychopath. I just did, it's like a mockumentary called The Theas that I did with Grace Frager. We got in a film festival, and now
wow.
we're actually like making a pilot. So been working on that. And then I just started a new podcast with Jacqueline as well, because
Yeah.
everything we do is like characters.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
while
I've
that's
seen.
fun, people are like, what the fuck are y'all like?
Right. Very true, which is smart.
So we started our own podcast called We Don't Give a Fuck.
Hey, you get have fuck on, as a podcast?
AF.
Oh,
We don't
okay.
give AF, but y'all know what you know. what I'm
That's
saying.
cool. I
It's-
like
and you,
that
like
name.
you guys know what that means. So
Sure do, sweetie.
just been a lot of that, and then I did the LMAOF comedy special.
Yes.
And that just came out.
That's epic.
New merch designs. Like your girl been working. I've been reaching out to clubs about producing my own show. Finally, I feel like I'm ready. But I just didn't want to do like just anything. Like I want it to be amazing. I have like
Right.
this idea and this vision that I just want to bring to life. So just a lot of things.
That's
you
good.
Can you
know.
fill us in on that at all? Can you give us some hints on the show you want to produce?
Well, I want it to be females, and I want it to be just one token man.
I love, like it is for us normally. Yeah. I don't know if
have-
anybody ever notices,
exactly.
but if you don't know now, you do. When you look at these flyers, notice there's one. If there's two, it's a godsend, but there's usually one girl on these flyers.
It's very true.
One.
So
Or
that's
none.
I want to like flip the
Or none.
script. You know, my hashtag has always been fine and funny, so I want to do the fine and funny comedy show.
I love that.
It's a possibility,
That's a good play on words.
but that's the idea, and I want to do produce a stand-up show for the girls.
For the girl, sweetie.
You're booked,
Material
you're booked.
girl.
You're booked. You're
I love
booked.
that. I love that. That's going to be fun.
Yeah. So let's just let the followers and everybody know the background. So yes, you were on Bad Girls Club season 16. So for me, I like to ask questions like this for people, especially that have done reality TV. First, A, have you seen the show before you were on it? B, what gave you the confidence to be like, yo, I'll do this, and like see like how was the interviewing process? Because those are the things that we're all like, how did you get on this show?
So yes, big fan of the show before I got on it. It was something that like since it came out, because there wasn't any shows with just girls.
I loved it. I've seen them all.
There wasn't a reality show that was just female. So I really just wanted to be part of that because of I'm like a feminist.
Which one was your favorite season?
I really liked, I think it was season 6 or 7, I'm not sure, but it was with Judy and Natalie.
Oh my God,
Judy
yo,
is
Judy.
my favorite.
Judy's out to I
Shout
got the
out to
voodoo for you
Judy.
bitches.
She got the voodoo. I love her. Mwah.
Yeah.
Judy's amazing. So definitely a fan. How did I get on it, or what was the confidence? What was the next one?
Oh yeah, like you're in it. Like, were you like, okay, I'm going to interview, like to do this, like an audition or whatever?
So I had auditioned like, I want to say it was like a year before I got called with my best friend at the time. They were doing a best friend season, and I think they actually ended up changing it to the sister season.
Okay, yes, I remember that.
So we had gone together to do our interview together in Tampa, and I got a call back from them, and I was on Skype with them, and this is when I lived in Florida.
Right, classic.
And as you know, in Florida, hurricanes, weather, all that, there was
Yep.
a hurricane while I'm on my Skype meeting.
Oh, bitch.
And the power goes out, and I lose, like, that interview just stopped, like, literally just mid-interview. So I was like, well, there goes that. So I didn't get that season, but then they just called me for this social media season. Like, I remember getting a call, and they're like, hey, this is Stephanie Tejada. I'm like, yes. They're like, oh yeah, this is so-and-so from the Oxygen Network Bad Girls Club. We wanted to see if you'd be interested in being on our next season. It's based around social media. We see that you do skits and videos.
Oh, wow. Even better because it'll help promote. that
Right.
shit.
And then Kevin Hart had just like shared a skit that I did. And that's actually what made them notice that I do comedy.
Wow.
So I was like, do you have the wrong number? Like, I literally thought I was being pranked. Like, I was like, how the fuck did y'all get my information? But I guess they keep you in the archives.
Right.
So,
Shout out to Kevin Hart, by the way. That's respect.
yes. Hey, Kevin, I'm out here now.
You're so fucking funny. That's amazing.
So have they? Oh crap! What was I saying? I hate when I lose my train of thought.
I
You're
did
just
let
so
Mimi hit the
funny.
weed pen before.
So yeah, I did.
Shout out to
Haydar Extract.
yes, thank you. It's working.
Is that what we was hitting?
It's working. It
Yes.
sure is, sweetie.
Yes. No, I was gonna ask you. Did you start doing stand up or just skits while you were in Florida?
Yeah.
So I had never done stand-up till I moved out here.
That's okay.
It wasn't even something that like I was like, I'm going to be a stand-up comedian. I was like, I'll try it someday
Mm-hmm.
because I think it's a different element of comedy that you should tap into at some
100.
point if you really, want to be a comedian. But I never thought I would be like a stand-up comedian, like doing shows constantly and like whatever. But I was always doing videos. I was doing like home videos before social media. I would do the same thing I'm doing on social media now, like young as hell with like this at home, like the old camera with the little handle.
Yes. Oh my God.
Home videos. And it's just something that I've always done outside of this. And then I started doing like little things on MySpace. MySpace, you guys. Yo, I'm showing my age.
Whatever. If you don't have it, I don't want
MySpace, the YouTube, like I just always like I adapted. I always adapted. So whatever the social, I was big on Vine when Vine first came out. I was like on all of them. So
Nice.
I always did the skits and the characters and the impressions and whatever, but I never did like stand up until I moved out here.
Now, when doing stand up and coming from a reality TV background, and you're also very cute. How
stop it.
Very
was
sweet.
that going to like open mics and being on shows, and how did your reality were you taken seriously? Basically, is what I'm asking.
I feel like being on the Bad Girls Club actually helped me.
It does.
Because
Credits help.
Credits help, and it was pretty fresh. Like I moved out here like the year that like I was on television, so like
Yeah.
I had
You're popping.
it was still very relevant. So I definitely think it helped me. I don't think it burdened me. I do think some people might have been a little bitter. Too bad, bitch.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always say I'm like I never get like bitter or mad or whatever, because if you think about, because a lot of people will say things like, even if it's somebody that's like not really funny, but they get it because of whatever, like maybe they look nice or they do whatever. But for me, I'm like, whatever way you want to get it and like do it, like no shade, like go for it, because guess what? Your funny isn't my funny. Like nobody
Right.
is Simone and nobody is Stephanie and nobody's Mimi.
Exactly.
So I never bitch. The people that do that, I'm like, you just got to keep working and figure it out. Like I don't
Right.
know, maybe your shit's not hitting, Susan, but
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's like Two Joke Joe is.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not gonna have anything on this. Okay.
yeah, Two Joke Joe, that's funny.
Two Joke Joe.
That's all I got.
Especially when Fine and Funny comes to a comedy club near you.
Okay, yes.
So I'm manifesting.
So what kind of things, like, did you have to like do like a audition tape interview? Like, did they ask questions, or they just saw your social and that's how they picked?
So I got the call, and then they set me up with an interview in Miami. And I went to Miami, and let me tell you, I pulled a power move. So everyone's like, oh, can we see your headshots? I brought out 3 magazine covers that I was on.
She said, hold.
I did. I literally brought 3 whole magazines I was on the covers of and showed my spread. I was like, I don't really have headshots. That's not my thing. But here.
Yeah.
And then the other girls were like... But they set me up and they flew me to LA like a month later.
Oh
so
my
it was a
God.
very fast process. The whole thing probably took like a month and a half.
Damn, were you freaking out low key? Like, damn, I'm really going to like this house. I don't know.
So, even when they were flying me to LA, I didn't even know if like I was going to get the call or what, because they do that as part of the audition process. So it's possible I was just coming out here just for another part of the audition. I didn't know.
Right.
But in my mind, I was really like thinking like I am going to be on the season.
That's a
of Bad Girls
manifest
Club.
right there. I love it.
Yeah.
Would you do another reality TV show?
Absolutely. It would have to be something that's like beneficial to me. Like I've had offers for like things like Love and Hip Hop where they want to put me in like
It's a classic.
a fake storyline with like an old producer. I'm like, ew, I'm not going to be his fake girlfriend.
Okay, but look, Cardi B popped the fuck off. Like everybody on that show, like I watched her season, like when it was like before, like when it actually was, and like she would get like fucked over. Like there would be like different producers and stuff that just like wouldn't like fuck with her, maybe because she was a stripper or whatever. But like The joke is on them because
Cardi
she's
B's
literally the most
amazing.
famous.
We love you, Cardi.
We love you, Cardi. Cardi gang, for
Cardi,
sure.
come on the pod.
But I get what you mean. Like, you've already kind of done that already, where it's like the drama, you know?
It's not even that. It's just like, I don't know. Because of where I want my life to go as far as like the comedy, like comedy is my heart and it's always been my heart. So
Yeah.
I don't want to like veer off as far as my image to people.
Ooh, smart, yeah.
So like if they were like, hey, we want you on Love on Hip Hop, we're going to produce a parody rap album because I do that, that would be amazing. That would work. That would
Okay.
showcase me as a comedian. But you ain't going to put me in the shadows of being, you know, so-and-so's
True.
girlfriend, side piece, whatever the storyline
Yeah,
was.
that, you know, that'll flip up, down, all around.
Yeah.
Going back to the Cardi B, let's run it back to that. You do a Cardi B impersonation.
I
don't
kind
you?
of do a Cardi,
do?
but
I wanna
it's
hear it.
not like the best.
I wanna hear
It's
it.
Yeah,
just,
let's see.
I basically make fun of like what she raps like. So I don't really sound exactly like her. So I have a bit where I'm like, Cardi B, she raps like she's, you know, trying to get revenge on like the
Yeah.
people who were like, you're always going to be a stripper. She'll be like, I order crab legs and bitch, you got crabs. I got sugar daddies, you got issues with that. Wake up in Paris, have corned beef for hash. Bitch, you was corny, you corned beef for hash. I order DoorDash and you down the dash. 24 carats on my skincare mask. Like,
Hey, ah! Yo, that was it. I was ready to go.
They're gassing me.
I was ready to
Stop.
throw it. That was good. People with the punches like, duh. Like, yeah, you got that shit. That is fucking hilarious.
Thank
I love
you.
that.
So if it was something like that, you know, showcased me in that light, I would have been happy to do it. I've been called to do bridezillas. I was like, who told y'all I'm getting married?
Right.
Like, what the fuck? Are people just
No.
having fake marriages for TV? Like,
Right.
it literally
I
makes
wouldn't
you
be
think.
surprised.
That show, The Love of the Game. I'm like, I'm not going to be,
No.
first of all, like, that's nasty to me. Like,
What is that show?
it's like a dating, like you're fighting to be the game's girlfriend or whatever ends up happening.
the rapper.
The
Yeah,
rapper,
people think the game
game.
is so fucking high. Like, I don't see it. I don't see it. All my friends are like, you don't think? I'm like, no, sweetie, I don't.
I
Do
don't,
you? You
I don't
attracted
see
to
it. I don't get it. I think he has like a cockeye situation.
Right. And also, like,
Kind
I
of
don't
built
like too,
he's
like,
kind of built like medium-sized Gucci man.
Yeah.
You know, like when he was in the transitioning of losing his weight, and now people
Right.
think he's cloned. Like
right? Yeah.
the game is like in that mid.
You're like, yeah, it's just weird.
He just
seems
looks like the dad who's like,
a dad
cool,
bod.
yeah.
like the cool dad.
And, like,
I
smokes
don't,
blunts with kids
you know.
around, yeah.
So I just would never do a show like that where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be the one he choose. He gonna get this pussy, not her. Like I'm not gonna no.
No, I agree.
So
You got a man anyway.
and I have a man, exactly. But
Uh-huh.
even before him, when these opportunities came, I was like, no. Like, I
Did he
don't.
be, were you with him pre or post Bad Girls Club?
Literally, okay. So right after Bad Girls Club, I came home, and I met him through my best friend's man.
Okay.
He was friends with her
That's-
man.
I love that. Little
And then
double
that's
date.
like the best because then you go, oh my God, we're gonna double date. That's
the
all
first
girls
thing you
want to
think,
fucking
yeah.
do. That's
We're
all
getting
we want
married,
to
get pregnant
do.
at the same time. Yeah.
We want to go eat together. We want to go do things together. We want them to talk about whatever they talk about, and we have our girl time, but we're together. 'cause we're-
Exactly.
yeah.
They're still in eyesight.
So, I'm watching you. So, that was kind of, I met him through a friend, and it wasn't even like, I literally said, I don't want to be in a relationship because I just did TV, and it was like unavoidable. Like our connection and our like.
Right away, huh?
just, it was really fast.
What did he say when he
love
watched the
you.
show?
What?
She's like, have a minute. What? Don't worry, he's waiting for you at the house. What was his vibe like when he watched the show? Was he like, did he know that like you were doing your part and like shit, or like what was he?
So the thing is, like, I met him, like, when I tell you, like, I just got home from filming, it was probably like a week or so
Oh, so it
after.
took
It was really quick. So, like, the show hadn't even aired. So I told him, like, hey, I'm about to be on a reality show. And then he was like, oh, cool, that's cool. What's the show? I was like, The Bad Girls. He was like, The Bad Girls Club? That's a big show. I was like, I know. So,
Yeah.
you know, I know we're not, like, a couple right now, but it's just something I think you should know because you
Shit
should
goes
know.
down.
Because I'm about to be in these streets working. I'm be popping. People gonna be stopping
I'm
me
not
at
a regular
pizzerias.
bitch. Yeah, yeah.
People gonna be stopping me at the gym. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, it was really happening though. Like,
Right,
we'd be in
right.
Walmart, be like, oh my God, Stephanie. I was at the gym once. This girl like headlocked me. I was about to beat her
Oh
ass.
no, she touched you.
She
physically.
came around to grab my neck, but it was to get like a selfie. I'm like, oh hey, bitch. Like, I'm sweaty. I don't know. You relax.
Also, you
like,
watched the show, right? I will hurt you.
like
my God.
it's so, you know, I just felt like a fair warning.
Yeah, yeah. But he didn't even like.
No, because even on that show, like, you know what I mean? You're just with your girls.
you were fun on it. Like you were good. Like there
I
was
was-
nothing. If I were in your perspective, like I feel like you should be proud the way you were. I feel like you were
you.
real and you were funny and like you knew the assignment. Like that's the thing. You have to kind of like obviously be yourself, but also play into what yourself is, I feel, to stay relevant.
I'm never going to be the one who conforms, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I am going to be me, and just because it's a bad girls club, I didn't feel like I need to go in there, okay, bitch, this my shit.
Right.
I'm putting my name on the juice. Don't say nothing crazy to me.
So
I'll pop.
hacky.
Like,
I
it's
hated
so
that.
aggressive and unnecessary. Like,
Unnecessary.
when it's time, then it's time. But I
100%.
really didn't have that.
Right.
So
No, you got lucky,
that.
because everybody liked you. It was
I'm
cool.
a very like chill. I'm very cool. I'm always like minding my business.
Right.
I'm not like, if I see it, I see it. But I'm not like,
You're here for a good time.
you know what I mean? Like I'm in my own world.
I'd be over there having a cocktail, like do whatever. yeah, fuck you, fuck her up.
Right, exactly. That's me.
Granted, I had my Adderall,
I was
you know?
eating my snacks like, it's messy.
Wait, also, did they check you? Like, did you think like if you were able, like, would I be able to like sneak a weed pen on that bitch?
Oh my God, no.
Really?
We got in trouble because
Uh-oh.
me and one of the girls, we went out to a gay club. It was the best night ever. It was so much fun. And the DJ had weed and let us like, oh, do you want to hit this? We were getting high as fuck in a DJ booth. And they're like,
Yes.
you can't smoke weed at a DJ booth.
Oh my God! You're
Like,
why
it wasn't
hit
on camera. You didn't catch us.
That's so fucking funny.
So,
Yeah, because I was thinking shit like that. I'm like, damn, I would have to smuggle something. I mean,
Yeah.
they would have to really look deep to find like a pen, you know?
they would.
Okay.
Because there's cameras literally everywhere. Even when there's not
the
a camera
bathroom stall?
person. No, but like before you go in. And also it's a curtain. There's no doors.
Right. So you see smoke come out the bottom.
Yeah. So, there's no doors. There's no like windows in the bathroom that you can vent.
Yeah.
Like they're going to know. So
Bring some gummies or something.
even when there's not a camera crew, they have cameras all around the house.
Damn.
Yeah. So you're literally being like watched like 24/7.
And how long did the shooting last?
About 2.5 months.
Wow.
That's a long time. That is a long fucking time.
That is a long time. You basically sign away could you bring a phone in there?
No. So we had our phones, like obviously we could bring our phone, but you can't have it in the house. So what they did is they gave us like an hour, I think it was like an hour a week or something, to go on our social medias only.
This
Oh,
is
wow.
this is like what they do to soldiers when they're going like training in
Oh,
survival
that's the same?
school. Oh yeah, because there's this thing. It's called SEER school, and men and women in special forces or in special operations, they go there, and you're in SEER school for like 3 weeks with no human contact. In Ranger school, it's 3 months, and like every month there's like an hour break where you can like use a phone, but
Yeah.
you don't have your cell phones
Every month. Wow.
for 3 months. Can you
Yeah,
imagine
I
in
think-
this day and age not
I
having
think
your
it
cell
was
phone?
No
just
way.
once a week for an hour. And it was also because the season was social media.
Oh, true.
So they wanted us to post little things here and there, you
Right.
know, it was part of it. But yeah, that was it, an hour a week just to go on your Instagram, basically. It's the only thing you could do.
Damn.
Like, Stephanie Tejada, she's just like an American soldier.
Thank you.
Yeah. Shit.
Just doing the work for us.
I'm
God
a FUPA
bless-
trooper. Where's the FUPA troopers at?
You feel me?
God bless you.
Thank
you for your
you.
service.
God bless you
Right.
guys.
Thank you for your service. 100%. Are you in touch with any of the girls still on your season?
Oh yeah, definitely. I had such a good bond with a few of them that I lived with, and then I also got to meet and work with some of the other ones. Like I did some events with Natalie. With
How's she? Is she a lot or is she chill, actually?
You know, people give her a lot of shit because of the Bad Girls Club, but she
I
has
run LA.
always been very nice to me. She's always like very like humble when you're around her, and
like
maybe
that.
it's because she sees me as like
Right.
the Bad Girl sorority. It's like an unspoken sorority, but I think she's great. I think she's an
I've heard
amazing
good things, yeah.
businesswoman. Shout out to her. Now she's like producing like her own show with the
Yes.
Zeus Network, which is a Bad Girl spinoff. Shout out to the baddies.
I saw that shit. That shit
And
is
I think
crazy.
it's amazing. I think,
is.
she's really doing her thing, and I got nothing but good things to say about her. I met Judy. I met Amber from the Ambers.
Amber's.
I don't know if it was Amber S or the other
The
Amber.
longer hair or the short? One had like
The
long-
longer hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
So-
knows how to cause her drama, but
Yeah,
she's so
so
innocent and cute.
Her husband actually had a venue, and they were doing comedy shows, and she had me perform there, and
Oh,
that's
how
how I met her.
cool.
Yeah, and then we've done a couple of link ups and whatever. And then you just kind of, you network. Like when
Right.
I had a clothing store, I sent some of the girls pieces to advertise for me because
Nice.
I had things that said Bad Girls Club, or I had like the necklace with the little devil horns and the heart
Cute.
that I sold because it was, part of
Yeah.
that. So things like that, you network, you promote each other's brands, whatever. So I've done that, but yeah.
Nice. That's cool that you guys still like, feel like you'll always have that because it's such a big.
It really is like
moment,
an
you know?
unspoken sorority. That's like the
Right.
best, like a little sisterhood, even though they want to kill each other. A lot of them do.
Yeah, for real, for real.
Doesn't Oprah own didn't she own the Oxygen Network?
People have said that, and I
know
was
that.
like, is it?
Or no, maybe that was, no, she owns OWN. I was a bit like, did you get to meet
Oh,
Oprah?
yeah.
Oh, no,
yeah.
I did not get
Can
to
you
meet
imagine if the
Oprah.
Bad
Oh, my
Girls
God.
cast was
She's
to
like,
go
girls,
meet
let's just
Oprah?"
sit together and really figure this out. Like, I was supposed to say, I'm glad to meet Oprah.
Oh, my God.
She's like,
Imagine
"Okay, so-"
if she was like the house therapist.
Right.
Because they did that for a couple seasons where they had like the therapist come in. And
Yes. I was like, why are we doing this? Nobody gives a fuck what this therapist has to say. But still, she got there. Maybe some people cry,
she did. They brought parents out and shit.
Damn.
They
Wait, so how old
they
were
really
you?
had some breakthroughs.
Right, yeah, for real. I'm dying with the breakthroughs.
They did.
So how long ago? How old were you when you were
I
on
was
this? Like,
27, and I think
Damn.
that's a good thing because if I was younger, I would have been so ratchet.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
I would have been fighting if I
What
was
was the youngest
younger.
girl on the show?
I want to say 23.
Wow.
Yeah, I would never. 21. Don't let me do
I
anything
think
at
it was
21.
23. I want to say was the youngest. So.
Damn.
But I think it's because of my background of being a go-go dancer and working in the clubs. Like I was like a natural party starter. So I always came
Right.
with, I literally brought them a bottle like as my introduction. So I always like had good vibes. I'm always down for like a good time, especially when I was drinking like a lot.
They didn't have a drink
It was
limit.
the best time. Like sometimes I want to relapse because I was so much fun.
That's a great joke.
It was a
honestly.
good time.
Did they have a drink limit or anything? Or?
Oh God, no! I think they like encourage us to drink. Like if they
I
had
heard, like, Love
anything,
Island
it's
had one.
bottles.
Oh damn.
So no weed, I guess weed, you guys were just all passed out
Girls
and
were
go to
smoking
sleep.
Black and Miles to try to like it was ratchet.
The
y'all. Like,
the
they-
wood tip for the wine.
They were smoking Black and Miles and cigarettes because they couldn't smoke weed. I was like, I'm gonna take this shot.
Yeah, right.
That's the first thing I
facts.
ever smoked was a Black and Mild.
The wine is the best one, or was at
Oh,
least
the wine one?
The wine.
Oh, yeah, I remember
The wine
that
was
one.
lit.
I do remember
With
the
the wood
wine
tip.
one because it did taste like wine.
Yeah.
I went
It
from
really did.
Black and Milds to clove cigarettes.
Oh my God! Did you guys ever have
The
Bally
Jean
Highs?
Blacks,
No.
Bally Highs were good clothes ones. Those are like straight up like island fucking cigarettes.
Oh
They were
my
great.
gosh.
But look, I look back, I'm like, that was so heavy. I could never imagine
Really?
smoking a whole one. Maybe like a hit, a drag, or maybe.
I tried to smoke a cigarette my first time. I think I was like 10, and it's because like I grew up like my mom smoked, my stepdad smoked. I was like, what do they like so much about it? I was like,
No, yeah.
I couldn't like breathe for like hours.
Or you smoke for like years and then you don't, and then you try to smoke again. You're like, how do I?
Yeah, how did
This
that-
is too much.
Yeah, I'm addicted to weed now, but that's
Oh,
it.
for sure, hands down.
You think
know.
you're addicted or you think you just enjoy it?
I smoke it every day to start my day and to go to sleep, and
Same.
sometimes in the middle of the day. I feel like that's an addiction. If it was alcohol, I'd be considered an alcoholic.
Right? Yeah, I wake up.
I do the wake and bake. I
Wake
do
and
the
bake's the best.
nightcaps.
Only way to fall asleep, truly.
I gotta do a little quick editing session. Let me just hit
Get a
something,
little
just get my
inspo.
mind creative, and that's it.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, I love weed. But you know what? I started smoking it because of my vertigo. I have vertigo and like the
Do you?
nausea that I get. Like I started smoking weed to help me with the nausea, and now I just like it.
wow.
Oh, damn.
Is it vertigo, right? Where you like try to stand straight? Isn't that what that is?
It's an imbalance in your equilibrium, and
Yeah.
it makes you feel like the way I would describe it is like you ever been on those teacup rides?
Yeah.
The spinning teacups. It's like you feel like that, but you're not moving.
How does one get that?
Damn.
So the way I got it is when I was go-go dancing, I did this like hair flip where I was trying to summon Beyonce's powers or something. It was like that dramatic, and that was it. It was a hair flip in the club, and I felt like absolute
You hit it
death,
too hard.
and it fucked up my equilibrium, and I've had vertigo for like almost 11 years now. And yeah, when I went to the hospital, she was like, were you around lights? Did you do like head movement? I was like, I'm literally in a club with flashing lights, and I was flipping my hair. She was
Yep.
like,
Between that or epilepsy, you'll get one of the two.
So it
Yeah.
just
did something that it
happened.
caused that imbalance. It was literally that simple.
Yeah, that's
human
kind of
body
scary.
is crazy.
Yeah. And no, what was even scarier, she was like, so, take this medicine, if you start like forgetting like your address or anything, come back to us. I'm like, oh, great. So there's memory loss potentially with
Anything
this.
else, Susan? You like the
Yeah.
book?
What else, bitch? Like, you know what I mean?
Damn. There's
yeah.
always side effects that people forget with shit like that.
Shit.
I remember when I told my friend, they're like, oh my God. I'm like, it's not that bad, is it? Like,
Yeah. It's like I just told you the story.
don't,
No,
don't scare me.
So how often do you get it now?
I actually experienced it this morning. I had it yesterday. It's a lot. It's something I battle with like constantly.
Has it
It's
ever
bad.
happened when you're on stage?
Yeah.
Do you
Damn.
stand up?
And I'll make fun of it and I'll tell them, riff something about it, and then I'll just ask for a stool, or if there is a stool, I just sit down.
Damn.
Yeah.
Play that up,
Crazy.
though. Just kidding. No,
You know?
I'll play it. Look at me. Shout out to, what do they call concentrates? There we go. No, but I was going to ask you this also, like, have you ever been interested in, like, acting? Like, I feel like you're so, like, in your bag with who you are. Like, I feel like
thank
that's a thing
you.
about actors. Like, if you can really know who you are and not be afraid, not be embarrassed, like, is that ever in your cards or?
Yeah, absolutely. I would love to do acting. I definitely want to do more comedic stuff than serious stuff.
Right.
I've done some independent films. I had to play someone's mother. It was a sick little girl. She's actually on the Disney Channel now. Shout out
Wow.
to Deja.
Let's go.
Deja Monique. But I was the mother, and I only spoke Spanish, and I had a crying scene. And that was an independent film. And then I did some like background stuff that doesn't count as fucking act, even though it's like, oh, you're a featured background. Oh, so I'm featured in the background. You can
Stop
kinda
trying to
see
play me, right?
You
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
I mean? Big deal. So I'm really kind of going the Marlon Wayans route right now. I'm trying to just do my own productions and get my own roles and my own
Best.
characters.
Yeah. Love
I
that.
definitely will still like audition for things if I see something that like I'm interested in. The main issue right now for me, surprisingly still, is I have to be fully vaccinated for a lot of things.
What? For real?
And I went for the vaccination, and my first shot, I fainted. I fell face forward. I busted my lip open.
Bitch, what?
I was bleeding for like literally my lip was. First of all, that's why I was like, okay, I do want to get lip filler because my lips look so good this
They look
swole.
good. You're like, okay, I see the
I was
vision.
like, okay, this is cute. I can deal with
Yeah.
this. But it was bad, and like my lip literally had like a hole. Like it was so bad. My boyfriend comes out. He got his vaccination. He sees me. I'm literally on the floor with a bloody napkin. They're checking my pulse. My feet are on a chair. Like it was a mess. So I was like, I'm not going for the second vaccine. Fuck y'all. Like I'm
Right.
just not gonna put my body through that. I felt
Wow,
like
that's so scary.
my body like got the message.
Right.
So I'm not able to do a lot of these projects.
Really? I didn't know they still
Unfortunate.
had that.
Yeah, it's pretty bad still. I'm surprised. Like even like Hell's Kitchen was like, oh, we'd love for you to be one of our guests in the Hell's Kitchen. Just show your vaccination status. I'm like,
You're like, all right, next.
We know we can get.
I want risotto.
Listen, let's go to Santiago and get you a card.
Yeah, we got this. There's always a way.
Oh, wow.
But now I feel like we need to veer to my favorite part of the show, besides all of us kikiing, but our segment, Fuck, Marry, Kill.
Ooh.
Mimi has to lead us off every time. Tell us the vibes.
Okay. Oh my God, I think I forgot who they were.
Okay, shout out to the extracts. I think it was.
I know. Okay, number one is. So we're choosing bad boys and girls for you.
Ooh.
So number
Baddies.
one is Diddy.
Awkward.
2 is Tristan Thompson.
Awkward.
And who was our third?
Britney.
Britney Spears.
We're going to let you
Oh my
think.
God.
You're going to think first Mimi's. Oh, I'll go first. Then Mimi, right?
Yeah.
Because
you
she
go
so
first.
she can really think about. Okay, so I would. Ooh, this is hard. Yeah. Okay, so I would fuck Tristan because I mean he's good looking, and he seems to be getting better. You know what I mean? He seems like he's learning, trying to be a better man. I would marry Britney because it's Britney, free Britney. She's free, but she's still got some detoxing to do. We'll figure it out. I'm just kidding. And then kill Diddy because you're fucking weird, dude. I saw that Cassie video with her in the covers. I'm like, whether you want to believe it or not, he's into some weird shit. Too many people are saying something about it. Sorry. That's where I'm at.
Okay. Well, Get ready for this.
Oh, God. Mimi's always a twist.
I would fuck Tristan because if so many women are
Facts.
all about him, he must have something we want, right?
Right.
He's got to have something, right, Tristan?
Right, Tristan?
Let us know.
Yeah.
I
us know.
would kill Diddy because I'm scared of him.
Yeah.
And then maybe I could like kill him and like steal all of his money.
We'll steal the money. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll drug him to find out where the money is, and then
Yes,
we'll
yes.
actually finish the job. Yeah.
And then I would marry Britney because I feel like she and I would have a really fun life together, and we could just dance and sing and
Take
spin
videos.
around,
Yeah.
all day long in her living room.
I feel like we're all going the same way. I'm gonna F Tristan just by default. Diddy's got to go. Sorry,
Yeah,
death penalty
you're
for
done,
Diddy.
dude.
And I would totally marry Britney off her meds because she's a really good time. I don't care what
Off
nobody
her
says.
meds. Mimi, on or off meds?
She's a good time. I love Britney.
Either I think
Wait, actually, stop, pause. I know that both of you have really good Britney impersonations. I've seen Mimi's. I'm like, okay, since I'll be the dancer here, but can you guys, do you want to show me one-on-one? Do you guys want to do like a little,
We could do a duet.
you want to, can you?
Let's do a
Wait, what
duet.
song?
Oops.
Oops.
Did that again.
Oopsie daisies?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
I think I did it again.
I made you believe we're more than just friends.
Together now. 7.
Oh, baby, it might seem like a crush, but it doesn't mean that I'm serious.
Sure don't.
But to lose all my senses, that is just so typically me.
Let's go, guys.
Ooh, baby,
Everybody
oops,
knows it.
I did it again. I played with your heart, got lost in the game. Oh, baby,
know that
oops,
you're done.
you think I'm in love.
Go on, Queens.
That I'm sent from above. I'm not that innocent.
Oh my God. Oh my God. And you guys were like serious as fuck too. You're like, Mickey's like, I think I did. And then the harmonies, no, but you guys really sounded like her. That is
Thank you.
bizarre.
I see the problem is there.
Boom, boom.
I'm dreaming away, wishing that heroes they
Hit this part, girls, go.
truly exist. I cry watching the days.
Come on.
Don't you see I'm a fool?
Yes, we are.
In so many
Let's
ways.
do it one more time. Let it back one more time. Come on.
But to lose all my senses, that is just so typically me, baby. Oh, oops,
Let's go.
I did it again.
Everybody, hey.
I played with your heart.
Let's go.
Got lost in the game. Oh, baby, oops, you think I'm in love. That I'm sent from above. I'm not that innocent.
That was so fucking good. We're here for you,
Brit.
girl. You keep shaking that ass. You look gorgeous.
Honestly, who gives
Love
a fuck?
you.
She's having a good time. Look, if you need friends, girl, we
We're
will be
here.
your friend. We will spin in circles
Brittany,
with you.
come
I'll be
on.
dancing in the house, sexy like I'm Britney Spears too.
Brittany, come on the
Yeah,
podcast. And we will,
literally.
because we're both dancers. We will do.
All of us are dancing.
Yeah.
We'll do
Yes.
an 8 counts or 2 8 counts, and let's fucking go. Or we could come to your living room.
Yeah, we'll
dining
go
room.
Yeah,
in the
we'll come to
living
your
room.
Yeah.
mansion.
Yeah, there's more space. She's like, I'm gonna go like to you peasants.
We'll go to
bitch.
Thousand Oaks or
Yeah, and see
We'll
one
totally
of
go to
those.
Thousand Oaks.
Oh my God,
Well,
yes.
Stephanie, how can everybody see more of you? Let's drop your socials and do all that.
My Instagram is Stephanie Tejada with 2 A's at the end. My website is stephanietejadaa.com. You can catch me on OFTV, the new queen of comedy. Catch me in the LMAOF special.
Let's go.
Catch a sociopath and a psychopath. We Don't Give AF coming to all streaming platforms 2024. Catch the Theas in the Louisiana Listening Room Film Festival. You feel me?
Yes.
And join my mailing list. New merch, new things. Always working.
Yes. Love you.
See you guys. It's a
Thank
new
you.
year, and we are so excited for everything that's going to happen for us this year in
So
2024.
excited.
See you next year.
Bye.